It's YouTube's double live button thing. Okay. Alright, now we're officially live, I think. Okay, so you say click on the swirly thing. City of Sarn.
There we go. Also, the title for it is Path of Exile Lesson Stream Number, but there's no number.
Oh, isn't it say number 2? Okay, I can change it.
How will anyone know?
Number 2. There we go.
Wait, did you load up the loot filter that I gave you?
Yep. I pasted it. Oh, you may actually go in
at
the...
Yeah, you have to activate it.
That is under options. Very bottom. No, it's not. Graphics. Oh, UI.
All the way at the bottom.
Never sync. Regular one. Gotcha.
That's the one.
Second, don't thank me for the stream. Thank my thank the Bachelor.
Exactly. Does the loot look different at all now? Did you after you turn it on?
It does, yeah. It does look a little different.
Alright, so we gotta go over here to Clarissa. Save her.
Sorry, I gotta do one thing. Sorry. There we go.
You ready?
I'm coming, sorry.
Alright, so here's Clarissa. Right here. Cool. We saved her. That was fun. Now we can go back to what we were doing. So when you come into town, you're supposed to save her, but we ran right by the damsel in distress.
Okay. I know, he's always waiting on DB. No.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Town?
Now we're going to the slums up here.
Okay. He went up this way.
That was the wrong way. So there's the sewer. We need to get in there, but we don't have a key, so we need to go find the key.
Okay. This is all under Q, right? West.
Is it Q for you? I don't know. For me, it's U, but I might have changed the setting. Yeah, so we need to find this place called the crematorium. Should be a little side area around here.
Not a whole lot of stuff showing up with this new filter installed.
That's good. That's the point. I mean, you can turn it off. If
No, I just was saying, it's like the first thing I noticed instantly.
Yeah,
Is, I guess, good, so anything that drops is like somewhat worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's something worth looking at a lot of times anyway. It's just like YouTube, there's a lot of trash items that drop.
Nicholas, PO graphics is so sick.
So many balls.
I might call it quits. Well, not like this training thing. I might. The stream keeps. YouTube Studio keeps dropping frames on me. I'll just go offline. I have to.
You didn't set it to 60,000 bitrate this time?
No, 6,000. It stream crashed on me right at the end of stream, and then I switched to the Twitch tester and ran it for 3 hours and didn't drop anything. It's all YouTube, fortunately. Oh, check out these guys.
Some big buggers. They like roll over you. It's really annoying. Alright, let's see. So there's two things we can do here. Okay, good. There's a quest we have to find, and then there's also... I'm surprised we haven't found these before, but it's a trial for the Lord's Labyrinth,
Okay.
which is something that you can find in every town, but it's right here.
So I'm looking on the map. I'm looking at that.
On the night
The
of
book
1,000
icon on the map?
ribbons,
Mhm.
our
So that's
finest
a-
city burned.
It's like
It
lore.
burned
You
with
can
fires
read
lit by
those. Anything with a
cruelty
book like
and
that,
neglect.
it just you read
It
it,
burned with
and
shame.
there's like a voice line on it that
Like a quest thing, sort of.
plays a little bit.
Okay.
So that ground is going to be on fire. So these are all like little environmental puzzles most of the
Okay.
time.
All right. It just reminded
So
me
you
of
wait
Crash
for the fire.
Bandicoot.
Yeah, you wait for the fire to go away, and then you run through it. And then you get to the end, you get a little plaque. And so there are 6 of these. You can kind of see if you click on the plaque. You've done the top right one. That's Crematorium in Act 3. There's 5 more that we need to get.
Oh, okay. It's all in Act 3.
So there's 3 in Act 3, 2 in Act 2, and 1 in Act 1.
Oh, so we gotta go all the way back to Act 1.
Yeah, they're just like little side areas.
Okay.
Because I'm surprised we missed them. Usually you find at least one in the chambers or in the prison. But yeah, they're pretty easy. So once you go back, we'll be super over
Simply too
leveled.
stupid to be realistic, aren't you, brute?
Once you get all 6 of those, you can unlock the Lord's Labyrinth, and that's how you ascend to your subclass.
Pick my subclass.
So like, you're now a Marauder, it's a subclass into any of 3 different... Oh yeah, Shakers, by the way, those lightning. Do a lot of damage. So there's 3 subclasses for each class. You get to pick one, and then it'll be super powerful for whatever
Enough
you
of
want to do.
this.
Depending on Ooh. Wow. What a bitch.
Or died.
She ran away. Didn't
Oh.
even
She-
stand and fight. We'll fight her later.
Okay.
So we did see her once in Act 1
Oh, 1 passive skill
in-
point.
in the Brutus area. What do I want to do?
I don't even know where to go.
So talk to Clarissa over here.
Oh, I meant my passive tree.
Oh, in your passage tree. What were we doing before? Oh yeah, you're going up to RT, I think. There's the technique. So up the left
I need
to that big node.
Bye.
It would be wrong to do that.
Yeah, you can talk to everyone in town. They'll just
Goodbye.
give you quests. But now we got the sewer key from Clarissa.
Hmm.
Get those, so we can go back to that sewer grate we saw before. Open it up. Go down. Go into the ancient tunnels.
Is it actually called the Ancient Tunnels? Oh,
That'd be a little too on the nose ripoff. Small passage tree, Jimmy. You got your build all planned out. these guys do a ton of damage. These kill a lot of people. Those guys that do the little like lightning explosion around them.
Yeah. Did take a chunk out of me.
Yeah, they kill people all the time in hardcore and in like races running low HP. So there's a side quest down here at these little stashes, some busts, and it'll give you a skill point so you want to pick these up.
Talk to Hargan about the Pentium bust.
Platinum busts.
Oh, I said
Same idea. We gotta pick up 2 more. And then we'll get out of here. Actually one over here. Wow, you do so much damage now that you have actually linked support gems.
I don't think I haven't changed my support gem since the first stream.
Yeah, but halfway through.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much you can level all the way to endgame with like 3 or 4 links. Generally, like you'll have 3 links up through like middle of Act 3 or Act 4, and then you'll pick up a 4th support
I
gem
cannot carry
somewhere
this.
around there.
That's good news. Blink a couple things and they'll be...
Yeah, there's a bunch of support gems which are like required level 38 or 31, so we can't use them yet. But like, yeah, they're good. The better ones are obviously gated higher levels. Got one more bust.
So you kind of know where you're going from the mapping? Like, I'm trying to look on the map and figure this out, so if I go on my own, I can...
Oh yeah.
Like, what are we looking for? Map?
I'm looking for exclamation point. So I have
Oh,
the
okay,
big map open.
okay. I see, right? So,
I
like,
see it. Yeah.
and it'll sort of, like, point you in the direction? Okay.
So you can press tab and open the big map, which is what I always do. I have the map, like, always open, so you can see more of it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
You can change the, like, transparency of the map, so it's not as intrusive. Like, I know, so you have, like, all of the, like, walls and everything, you can see them. They're kind of
Yeah,
like gray.
yeah.
You
Okay.
can, like, turn those off, basically, and then it's just an outline. Kind of similar.
Kind of make it
map.
fainter, like D2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I cannot carry this.
I can just toggle it on and off. Marketplace.
Now we leave here.
Tardawi slaves were once bought and sold. Pigs.
Head to the right here. By right, I meant left.
So we went by an exclamation mark there. Does that matter? Just like an...
So that's another quest.
Not
That's a quest
okay.
that we don't do that. It doesn't
Okay.
really give us anything important. So we can go in here as well. There's another trial in this area, the catacombs.
Catacombs.
No Andariel in here though.
Huh. Ancestral Call Support Gem. I have that. I'm using. Sure.
Yeah, I think you have that that and added biz. So at this point, we can also look like on the ground. It should show in the filter, like if you find something that's 4-linked, like naturally on the ground, it can be useful for like for when we get access to like 4 support gems.
You said it was like 3 support gems is level 38 or something? Did you say it was 38? And then
I cannot
So-
carry this.
In general, you're not going to have like access to a 5-link before like mid end game.
okay.
That's usually like because the more links in an item, the
Mhm.
harder it is to get that. So
Okay.
when you link something with an or refusing, it's like,
Oh!
oh, you're gonna die.
Oh
So just do a lot of damage.
no!
Put it- You can press
Oh,
yeah, just take my TP.
that's why I have no legs in real life.
So these little spinny blade things, they
Yeah.
do a lot of damage. So
But you can't attack them.
don't
You just stay
run on
out.
top of them. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Ah!
you just avoid them.
Oh fuck! Oh my
This way,
god!
this way.
Jesus! Jump! God damn it!
Yeah, jump over them and you're fine. Hey, we did it. So that's number 2.
Must bear
Well, number 5 technically as well.
hope in the left hand, surety.
We can leave here now, actually. Go back to town.
Okay.
An emperor cannot allow himself to become buried
Yeah,
in the
those things
shadowed
do a
vaults
lot
of
of damage.
self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined.
So you said I should work my way
disasters
down
spin about
to
inside his
Resolute
mind
Technique.
like
So
so
I'll go.
Yeah, you can do
striped,
that.
splintered wheels. An emperor
Now join me
navigates
back
his
in
way
the
through the
marketplace when you're ready.
terrors of perplexity with his eyes set firmly on the rising sun.
Actually, I can get passive point from Argon.
Be well.
Get that.
Talakura.
Fate awaits.
Who gives me the passive point? Hargren?
Argon, yeah.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite. Stay out of the shadows. Don't do anything I would.
Oh no. They-
Still breathing, eh?
Platinum Bust. There we go.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, so once you get the passive point from him, come back. Come back to me.
Always grab life nodes along the way with the life node. You're in the catacombs?
Yeah. So yeah, I think in your passage tree, you're near Barbarism. There's a couple of, like, there's a cluster of life that you can pick up as well.
Wait, where are you? You're.
Oh, sorry, in the marketplace.
Okay.
Just click on the little blue swirly thing next to my name. Hey, there you go. But yeah, that guy's right. Basically, you always pick up life on the tree if you're near it, because
Okay.
life is how you don't die.
Well, I gotta check my. I went to 2 strength nodes to go over, and then life elemental resistance, and then barbarism, and then life elemental resistance. And then I go strength, strength, resolute technique.
Yep. Sounds pretty good.
What's that so good about the resolute technique again? It's like.
So it just means you don't miss. So you can never like swing and not hit. So
Oh,
it'll
okay.
matter a little bit later. Like your chance to hit, just like D2, it depends on your accuracy.
But then
So you're,
don't need
you
to worry about
get-
it if I get a point invested into that.
So if you get invested in that, then you don't have to care about accuracy at all.
Okay.
You'll never do crit strikes, but if you're not a crit focused build, a lot of times it's pretty good to get that.
What's the difference between I'm like a fire focused build, right?
So you're a melee build who also does fire damage, so in your tree, you can get points that give you melee damage, fire damage, depending on what weapon you use. That type of weapon damage, all of those would be good.
Okay.
Let's go down left. So yeah, because your skill does fire damage as well, you can benefit from those points. So you're a little bit more versatile in like the stuff you can get.
Good to me.
So grab this ribbon spool, which you pop down. Left. There's also something that happens in the later game called conversion. So you do like primarily physical damage with weapons, and then some skills, some items will convert your damage from physical to fire, which is what your skill does. It takes you have a base physical damage, and then it converts some of that to fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's also skills that convert to lightning, convert to chaos, or the poison type damage, stuff like that. So just because you're like a physical damage build doesn't mean you can't do like other damage.
Okay.
There's a whole subset of building based around converting one type of damage to another type of damage to get benefits from them. Because a lot of the elemental damages have extra added benefits, like lightning damage when you crit, or when you have this type of elemental ailment like attached to it. It does something called shock, and when an enemy monster is shocked, they take extra damage.
Right. Okay. So it's all like depending on which million different ways I want to tweak the character.
Yeah, customize your character. Or like, if you do cold damage, it can freeze monsters or chill them, so slow them down or completely stun them. Just same thing as in D2. And fire damage, it does like an extra damage burn, so it doesn't actually affect them, like slow them down or do anything, but it does extra damage to them as a damage over time effect.
Right. Okay. Think it'd be a bad idea to just do the Delirium League on this Marauder, like just follow the same way that I'm going. At least I kind of know what to do.
I mean, doing a melee build is totally not bad, depending on which one you want to do. So you can't use this character in the Delirium League because it's all going to start over. But you can do.
Well, sorry, I meant like should I follow the same like
the same
Marauder builds? Right?
Yeah. Well, you don't really have a build yet.
Oh, okay.
But you can do our Marauder. Like your build comes from both your passive tree and the skills that you use with that passive tree.
Right. Because I went ranged for Wolson, so I wanted to kind of do the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, you can do. It might be a good idea just to do like. So one of the most popular melee skills is Cyclone, which is basically just Whirlwind from Diablo. So
Oh, okay.
you can run that, but you can't get that until level 28. So you should be able to get it soon, actually, if you want to try it out.
Sure, why not?
So also another thing is make sure you pick up like life flasks so the next like tier. So this colossal flask
Superior Colossal, okay. Because I have okay, because I have greater life and small life. So you're saying always look out for those to transfer like a bigger one over.
You're upping up to the next higher level of, because
Right.
they matter a big deal. Like
Yeah,
that one covers like 1,000,
Okay.
and I have one that recovers like 400 or 600. So as your life goes up,
Okay. What does it look like in my inventory? I don't know if I can't see it. Unless
so it's
I'm...
in the top right, sort of near the.
Oh, it's empty. Okay, Superior Colossal Life Flask. Requires level 30. Okay.
So they're always drop empty when you put them on, unless you put them on in town.
I cannot carry this.
Got what we needed here. But yeah. So anyway, about builds, like you would never really say like I'm playing a Marauder build. You'd say I'm playing like
Hello.
a Molten
I
Strike
will see you again.
Marauder, or
Okay.
once we learn later, like a Molten Strike subclass.
Okay.
So your abilities or the type of stuff you're doing with your abilities and your class is how you define like a build in PoE.
Okay. All right. So I'm a Cyclone Marauder. I'm a
You can be exactly
Firestorm or Fire Boulder Marauder. Okay.
Yeah. And it'd be very hard to build like your fire tree as a molten strike marauder and then switch into using cyclone if you're not like doing fire conversion. So here something just dropped, like a helmet that's 4 linked naturally on the ground.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, the links.
To pick
Yeah.
those up.
All
If
right.
the colors of the links are good for you eventually, like
Right, but this one would be bad because it's only 1 red, right?
yeah, for now it's not that great. You can recolor the links later, and the colors of the links generally are tied to the stat types. So that one has, I think, I can't remember, it has evasion and energy shield maybe?
Okay.
No, it has armor and evasion rating. So that would roll generally red or green sockets. It'd be very unlikely for it to roll blue sockets.
Okay. But remember
So
the
if
end
like-
of the last stream, you said about using that specific orb that as long as you find the 4 connections, you can just keep like kind of crafting it till you get the
Yep.
desirable
You
one.
can keep spamming it, but
That's a
it
bad
might
idea.
take a bunch of them, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Right. Okay. So
that one that you have,
This
it's
is
a
the eternal way.
armor and
Pretty
evasion
and
base,
lifeless.
so the likelihood it rolls a blue socket is very low. So if I wanted it for my build, I want a lot of blue sockets because I'm a spellcaster, and generally we use a lot of blue sockets. So if I tried to roll blue sockets on it, it might take me 100 chromatic orbs to get the right sockets on that,
Okay.
which I'm not going to have in the early game. So I'd want to wait and try and find a base that has the right colors already for my build, or the right stat types that I can roll it pretty easily.
okay.
But in general, yeah, you want to pick up, like in the very early stages of the league, it's good to just pick up 4 links.
To sell to other people or trade or whatever.
Mostly just for use while you're leveling, to make things easier. Because you can just hit them with an alchemy orb, and they'll turn rare. And
Right.
They can be pretty useful.
Okay, because I got a 3-linked mace and a 3-linked body armor that are all red.
Yep. In general, in the early game, like the links on the items are more important than the actual stats for
Okay.
a lot of things. Obviously, you can't neglect stats outright, but it's more important to have your main skill be 4 linked than to have a rare that has like 40 more life on it or something.
Okay, so like for my weapon, the 3 red links is good. You'd want good physical damage, but early on, like amazing physical damage without the right links is worse than the right links and less physical damage.
So for weapons, it's different because
Oh.
all of your damage is coming from the weapon. So you can use your Molten Strike if it's in your chest or your boots, right? You don't need your weapon to have the
Oh,
Molten Strike in it.
Okay.
So the weapon, you want to make sure that's really strong because that's the source of your damage. But then for like your boots or your gloves or your helmet, it's more important for them to be linked because that's where the damage comes from the skill. So
right, okay.
like having a 4-link skill versus a 3-link skill is a big boost in damage. It's like adding the synergies in Diablo 2.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, for a melee character, you're gonna want to make sure you're upping your weapon every so often to another tier. Because just like in Diablo 2, it's not necessarily like normal, exceptional, elite stuff, but the higher level you go, the higher item level of drops, and higher tiers of drops will have, you know, more base weapon damage, more base armor, stuff like that.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna mess up my first character. Good.
It's a rite of passage. We all do it. I think my first build ever in PoE was like a summoner witch that had like
You are
1,000
not a co-
health at
Believe me,
endgame. When
not a
you
cockroach.
want to have like 4,000 or 5,000 health. It just died like every 2 seconds.
There we
It was
go.
awful.
Portal scroll. No, what's the identify scroll? Scroll of wisdom. Let's identify this amulet. Oh, I think I got a better amulet already. It's a orange one.
Mine's garbage.
Hello, chat.
Let me tell your future. I will see you again.
So now we need to go back to
The gemling.
sewers.
Goodbye.
So hit me the blue swirly thing.
How do I know how to do that though? Okay.
Where to go?
Yeah. How do you bring up the quest? So if when I'm on my own, I can figure that out.
Yeah, so if you press, I think it was you. It's you for me. I don't remember if it's you for you. If you bring up the world screen,
Yeah.
whichever one that is.
Okay.
So there's like a dividing line. On the bottom, there's a bunch of square pictures.
Yeah.
On the left, those are uncompleted quests.
Okay, and then
If underneath them, it'll sort of highlight on the map where the next place you want to go is.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
So you click
the
on
fiery
dust.
fiery
Yeah.
dust. We go to the docks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, oh, go to the docks. Did you not pick up? Did you get the? Do you have infernal talc from the lady?
Do
You
I have?
in your inventory.
Do I have what? What's it look like?
It's a green item. It's a quest item.
Point blanket support.
No, it's like a big square thing. Wait, open your inventory. I'll check it on stream.
Oh no, I think I had that, and then I.
Oops. So I may need to go back to the docks to pick it up. Oh, I think you dropped the quest items. Shit. Alright, back to the battlefront we go.
Okay, where's Battlefront? Oh, there we go.
Oh wait, we need to make a new instance of this. Do you remember where you dropped those? You probably were making room. It was like
I
a
thought
big
I-
spiky thing.
Yeah, I thought I tossed it in the marketplace on the ground by accident.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can go find it.
Wait, not this marketplace. The one that's like off the edge of a ocean.
Hmm.
This one, Star Encampment. I get threw it on the ground here by accident.
Oh, looks like your inventory was full when you went to pick it up. Alright, we'll just pick up again.
It
So
would be
come
wrong
back to
to
the
do that here.
waypoint.
Oh, 666. Suck.
So on the map, if
Mhm.
you see the battlefront, so control, click it,
Yep.
and it'll bring up a little instance manager, and then click on new.
New. Okay.
So now we can go down here and get the quest. So there's 2 quest items. So this Blackguard crest, you see that? This thing here. Yeah. Did it drop something for you?
Nope.
Didn't? Heck. Well, let's go over to the docks then. It's over to the left. Because on your map it says you pick that up, and we didn't get the waypoint. Let's see if it still exists.
If I had known, I had to pick it up. I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's fine. So anything that's green, like the
Green, pick
name
it
is
up.
Green, those are quest items, so you need to keep those. Yeah.
Okay, so I got that waypoint now.
So you should have in your inventory then. Oh, I think you gave it to what's her face, Lady Diala. It's fine. So we just need to get this one and then give that to her, and then exclamation point at some point on our map.
Oh, giant lay flask.
This land has forgotten Karui's strength.
So we can just kind of
I
run
will
through.
remind it.
This way? Nope. Not this way. So back in the day when there's only like 2 or 3 acts,
Yeah.
people would just farm this area nonstop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it was like the best area to actually farm items. It has good monster density. People would just spam this area like thousands of times. And now it's like one of the closed areas in the game. I guess there was a merciless version of it, so a higher level version. All 10. Pass it up.
There wasn't like a quest book way back corner, but I couldn't.
It probably doesn't show me the quest marker because I've already got it. So maybe it's up this way.
Like, there's a book. Want me to show you where the book is on my map?
I'm just gonna run ahead a little bit. See if I can find it. Okay, I found it. It's up to the right. Literally the last spot we checked. Perfect. So yeah, come back and come up to the right from where you were.
My teleport, man. Matic sulfite.
Alright, so make a TP.
Don't toss that thing. How do I make a TP?
Portal scroll in your inventory. Blue ones.
Portal scroll.
Oh shit. Okay, so now we go to the Solaris Temple, level 2. And talk to that creepy lady again. Diala. So she should now give
You have Stormatics. Believe me.
something, like a infernal talc. We can grab that.
Believe me,
Got it?
not a cockroach.
To drink it or
No, you just need to carry it with you.
okay,
And now, if you
don't
now open up your world map again from here and click on fiery dust, and it should
fire
show you
dust
to go back
as we go to
the sewers.
sewers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So now we go back there, and that'll work for any quest that you want. It'll tell you like where to go or who to talk
Sweet. Because I'm probably gonna do every single like quest.
to. Yeah. It's worthwhile just to see what they are.
That's what I meant if I start at 4 o'clock. That by the time 4 hours have passed, you'll catch me in an hour.
Easy peasy. Right. Yeah, and like as you go, there'll be like wisdom scrolls will drop, orbs of various natures will drop. Pretty much just grab all of them.
Okay. You gotta show me where the stash is too in town.
Oh yeah. So I think also like a Chaos Orb. That's the general trading currency. You'll buy and sell almost everything in Chaos Orbs that are worth like just a little bit to like a decent amount. There is one type of orb above that you trade for like really expensive items.
Okay.
So I guess those are kind of like ist orbs or ist runes from E2, where it's kind of like a mid-tier currency. And then like a high rune would be there's something called an exalted orb, which is rare, and you pay for like really expensive items, like from 1 to 10 exalts or something like that.
Man, was that him or you?
That was it.
Oh, him. Okay.
He's like a little mini boss. It's a quest to kill him, but I don't think we get anything. Just like skill gems. But it's always fun to kill. Alright, Lunaris.
I think I get my Resolute Technique next. Dear Herd. What's up, Frog?
So this is the Lunaris Temple.
I should swap out Greater Mana Flask.
Sure, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you should be switching all of your flasks. So if you look in your like flask belt, the bottom left, there's 5 different slots, and you have like a tier 1 flask in your slot 2 and 3. So for your life flask, you need to pick up all of those heavy life flasks. So like here, take this one.
Okay. Thank you, Thutch. Giant life flat.
And here's another one, just for... It doesn't do a lot, but...
I've been totally forgetting to spam my number 4 too.
Yeah, that'll speed you up.
When you're doing like
Find another one.
top tier like endgame map farming, do you just like are you just constantly spamming your pots like to make sure you're hitting everything?
Yeah, pretty much. Because they refill when you kill stuff. So if you're killing things fast enough, you can refill
I cannot
them
carry
like
this.
by the time they run out. So you can have them basically always topped up. This guy is an annoying guy. I usually just skip it because he does a lot of damage.
I
Get in my
cannot
mesh
carry
booties.
this.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they're worth it.
How do you combine remember you told me there's like the wisdom scrolls, but then there's like the wisdom fragments and you get like 3 of them and you make a wisdom scroll?
Yeah, they just automatically combine.
Oh,
I think it's
so
5 scraps to
Sweet.
make a wisdom scroll.
automatically, eh?
But generally you don't really care about wisdom scraps because you'll find enough actual wisdom scrolls throughout the game.
Okay.
I cannot carry this.
Mana isn't useful unreserved. What does that mean, Verhart? No Pauls today, Jay.
So, you remember that Herald of Ash skill that you did? So you have it on your skill
Sure.
bar.
Piety,
You can
you
kind
are
of see
truly
it has like a
Kitava's
circle.
slave, a daughter of
Oh, yeah, yeah,
corruption.
That's
Yeah.
circling on it.
Yeah,
That means it's an active aura.
You have to make that
And
gives
it's
my
taking your mana bar and reserving part of it to run that aura.
okay.
So you're losing some amount of your mana pool,
Okay.
but you're having a buff that's always buffing you. So
That
you
a-
can have more than one. So you have Herald of Ash on right now, but you can have other ones.
Like Static Strike.
So Static Strike is an active skill.
Oh.
There's things that are called auras that will preserve your mana. So for you, something might be, there's an aura called Anger, which gives you like a bunch of fire damage, which would be good. So we can get those in town.
Oh, you just buy them from the vendor? Okay.
But it'll reserve a bunch of your mana, so you'll end up with like 10% mana. But usually you'll end up getting some like mana leech, so you don't really need like, a huge mana pool.
I find I was having like a little kind of mana issues early on. I remember I had to pot early, but now I don't really even touch the mana pot.
Yeah, exactly. You'll find that once you get like a tiny bit of mana on hit or mana leech, it becomes pretty manageable.
Okay.
So next time we go to town, we can look for that aura.
What was that thing that I can do again that I can add to my number 4 potion to give it additional attributes?
So you can use the Orb of Transmutation or Orb of Alteration. It's the same thing that we use to alter items. You can use it to alter your potions as well.
Okay.
So in general, you'll want to like always have your potions be magic. So you can never have a rare potion, but you can have, there are unique potions in the game which give like crazy effects.
So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all would be at least magic, and then preferably like unique.
Magic.
Okay. And that's something that like when I'm doing a playthrough now in Act 2 or 3, I wouldn't worry about it. Obsess
You don't
about
really
it,
need
or
to worry
should I
about it.
be?
Yeah, I don't usually obsess about it, except for your number 4 right now, which is your Quicksilver.
Okay.
You want to try and, if you can, have extra move speed on it. So one of the attributes you can add is like 40% movement speed during the Flask effect. So it's already plus 40% movement speed, and then you add on another 40, and it becomes basically double effective.
Right. Okay.
And you can add on like increased duration, so if you use it, it lasts twice as long. You know, stuff like that.
Okay. I'll probably rely on chat for all those tips.
Yeah, but you don't need to obsess about it, especially while leveling. Eventually, though, starting around now, you do want to get what's called like an anti-bleeding flask. So something that will come up is you'll have this effect called bleeding, which is a monster will puncture you, and then you'll start bleeding. And as you run, it does more and more damage to you. It's just like a damage over time.
Okay.
But you can roll one of your flasks to have the mod called Staunching, which removes any bleed effects from your character when you use it. So if you get, if something puts a bleed on you, which is really deadly, like it will kill you a lot of times, you can just remove it with a bleed flask.
Okay. Right.
Or like with a life flask that has that mod on it.
Okay, life fast. Okay.
Mm.
Fuck!
You getting all this?
Oh, yeah. I'm absorbing like a good 3% at least.
It's alright. The more we throw at you, the more it'll stick. And then chat will fill in the rest.
Belcher, you touch? Alternative account?
I do that all the time though. I gotta log into YouTube. I have like another personal account, which is not the one that I sub to you on,
Right.
and then start talking in chat. I'm like, oh shit, this is not.
Oh,
right
you've
one.
done that before? Oh.
Yeah.
I have a dummy account that I use for like testing stuff, but
Yeah, I just have this account which has the same name and picture, and then I watch like all YouTube videos on my other account, so I'm always logged into that one. And then I have to switch, so I have the right account name.
oh, why do you do that? Why do you have like a dedicated watcher and a?
Not on purpose, just by accident.
I think you can have up to like 10 different YouTube accounts too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a member of a couple other YouTube accounts for various reasons. But I don't use them for anything. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna fight Piety.
Okay, 1 second, I just got my Resolute technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Piety was the lady who ran away at the beginning of this act.
Okay.
I tried to kill. She ran away. Now we're gonna fight her again. And she's gonna do. So she has like when the big lightning starts coming from the sky, run away.
You've done your ancestors proud, Cup.
Okay.
Now,
And then if
here's
she
your warrior's
transforms
debt.
into a big, icy, like, ranger-looking thing, you can run away from that one too. Yeah, so those do a lot of damage, generally. You get hit by a lot of them. And then she'll teleport around. Yeah, so run away from that. And just wait, and she'll transform back.
You'll be remembered, Harrowing. Damn you!
Terraki. So that was the Act 3 boss? Or no?
I will take
was like the
everything
mini
Dominus
boss.
loves,
Oh.
as he took it
Boss.
from me.
So now we get the key to the tower that holds the Act 3 boss.
I didn't die.
Sick. So now we can go talk to people.
You are
for
the true
rewards.
spirit of the.
Oh, Cyclone. I got my Cyclone thing.
Hey,
That's what I
it's
should
like-
start using now.
You can try it. Ooh, I got Glacial Cascade, your favorite skill.
You
And
have
then you want
claimed
to make
the
sure you
most.
talk
Goodbye.
to Grigor, who's the guy way to the left. He'll give
Party's
you
off to meet the
skill point.
maker, is she?
Welcome.
Wherever he is.
Piety died. Unfortunate.
The passive tree. Where do I go from here?
That is the question.
So I'm not doing a crit build, so I don't want to go to this crit one and disembowel. Doing Warcry. Oh, there's weapon fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to that
for it.
one. So strength, and then weapon fire damage.
Yeah, just stick like close to where you are. We're not gonna go super high level, so you're not gonna get a ton of passives. So just pick things near where you are that look
That makes sense. Okay.
relatively powerful. Yeah.
All right, let's go one shot this boss.
Easy. Oh wait, let's see if we can put on your anger aura. So come to Clarissa.
What
Yep.
is it?
Purchase items. right?
Yep.
Okay.
So purchase items and then go to tab number 2 at the top.
Hmm.
So tab 1 is items, tab 2 is gems, and see if you can get anger. So on the bottom highlight bar, just you can type in anger and see if it's in there.
Ah. Sweet. That's what Wilson needs.
Exactly, yeah.
Now that's okay, so that's a support gem?
So it's an aura.
Oh,
So
aura, okay. So I shove that in something? Anything, it doesn't matter.
Put it in any red socket. It doesn't need to be linked to anything.
Okay,
In
well,
fact, you don't want it to be linked to anything.
I want to keep Herald of Ash, right? No.
Yep. So keep Herald of Ash and see if you can. We're gonna see if we can use both auras at the same time.
So I have added fire damage
You'll
support, Molten Strike, and Ancestral support. Those are all linked in my body
so
armor.
Keep those together.
Herald of Ash is in my helmet, and then I have Leap Slam, Static Strike. Oh, I'll give her a Static Strike.
Yeah.
I don't
so you
use
need
it.
Static Strike. Yeah.
Which, pull that out. Put anger in. Then how do I add anger down to the
Be
bottom?
careful.
Yeah. So down at the bottom. So you can also click Control, and that gives you another set of bars. So
Oh,
generally,
Control.
people like to put their auras down here because you only have access to those skills when you press Control. Because
Oh.
auras are like set it and forget it.
Right. That makes sense. So I should put Herald
Turn
of
the
Ash
aura
there.
on. Yeah. So you can put Herald of Ash there, so you don't accidentally turn it off. I know a lot of times I have auras on my main skill bar, and I accidentally press them like in the heat of battle,
Right.
and I turn off like my damage aura, which is really bad. So
How do
you
I-
put
how
them
do
on
I-
your second skill bar.
How do I
So
do
you
that?
can't activate it until we're in town, but you can control, find the second skill bar, and then click on any of the squares, and then it'll bring up a little menu with all your skills available.
Okay.
And you have to find anger in there. It should be a red, like circle-looking thing.
Okay, Control R and Control T I have. Yep.
And then, so once we go out of town, come back here to the Ebony Barracks. So follow me. And then you can press Control R and Control T out
But-
here.
On my R and my T, I still have anger and... No, I have double anger. What the fuck? I fucked that up.
So you can have multiple, but you can turn it off just by clicking the skill on the skill bar, and then on the bottom right there's like a little X. You can clear the slot so there's no skill there. Do you see that?
Okay, R and T are empty. My E is my slam. And then I have my Control R and Control T. I think they're both activated. Okay, so they're off. Control R is on. Control T.
Cool.
No,
So now you should have
I don't tell the difference.
a small.
Oh, the
Yeah.
little aura on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little like circle around you, and
Oh,
your
okay.
hands are glowing. So your
Alright.
hands glowing is your
Hands going
Herald-
is
Herald
Herald
of
of
Ash.
Ash.
the
Anger.
little circle. Yeah, and so you can
Okay.
have like microtransactions for auras. So I have some auras too. You can kind of see them. And
Oh,
I
okay,
can
cool.
Change. I have like various skill effects.
Oh, that's
that I
cool.
can turn on.
It's cool.
Like this one's pretty cool.
That looks pretty sweet.
I have a little skull floating around me now. But I'm gonna turn this on. We're going no MTX stream.
What does that mean? No, X.
So MTX just stands for microtransactions.
Oh.
So that's how they support the game. So it
Right.
can be free.
Right.
Some people will pay for like skill effects like that. So here's a superior gem. See it down here, superior wither. So gems, just like your armor and
Yep.
your weapon, can have quality, and the quality increases like various aspects of it. Also here, that's a divination card. explaining. But those are, they're sets of cards, and they'll have a number that you need to beat, and then it'll tell you in the middle like what the reward is for completing the set. So that one is a set of 5, and you get a stack of 5 random currency,
Mhm.
which can be 5 wisdom scrolls. It can be 5 Chaos Orbs, 5 Exalted Orbs. So, like, you put it in, you sell that to a special vendor who specializes in divination cards, and they'll give you back, like, 5 L runes or 5 Zod runes, you know. Someone gets really lucky, but it's obviously low chance that you get the Zod runes, you know.
That's the orb of Exalt, or whatever you said, right?
Yeah, Exalted Orb, yeah, exactly. So here's another plaque, so you have 3.
Must know precisely where he
After we do Act 3, we can
Ah!
rest in peace.
I was trying to read. No.
Fatal mistake.
I was trying to go to my U. Okay, so that was... Oh, so
Press the swirly on
did we
me.
get all the things?
So we're at 3 now.
Oh,
So we've gotten all 3 that are in Act 3.
oh, okay.
We can go back and...
So I followed you back here. Supposed to go, right?
Yeah, so there's a little portal next to the plaque that you just clicked. You can click on that and it'll pop you back here. Yeah. So there's a Colossal Life Flask. I don't know what your current ones are, but that has 1,000. So you can check, give it in place of your lowest one. Whichever one that is. I should also tell you that when you die, your aura is turned off. So you have to go press Control R and Control T again to turn them
Gotcha. I should notice that my fists stopped flaming, but
on. Yeah, it's kind of subtle. So we don't need to go in there. That was a wrong turn. Come back this way.
Eric, I missed the crafting recipe. Dude, I'm gonna be missing a lot of things Friday. I'm just gonna be killing shit Friday.
Yeah, but he's right. Like on the trials of Ascendancy, a lot of times they'll have crafting recipes together. So those are, you kind of remember the little like hammer and like there's this sort of a stand and a hammer that you got the crafting recipe in Act 2. So here's another 4-link as well, bronze gauntlets. So that's red and green.
I cannot carry this.
You can keep that one because that might be good for Cyclone, because Cyclone's a green gem. So you can put in like faster attacks or something, which is also a green gem.
Right, okay.
So I keep those. Maybe we can alchemy them later and try and get something decent.
What's the button that you turn on that you always show stuff on the ground instead of having to hit Alt all the time?
It was Z.
There we go.
Now we go up the Scepter of God.
The Karui do not hide.
I wonder if
towers built of fear.
UE2 is gonna have like the no like loading screen transition thing.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only thing that like I think so far like the environment, everything, and like the graphics is really sweet. The only thing I think lame is just like clicking on like a yellow or like, you know, clicking on the door that's like highlighted to go to the next area. That's like the only small thing. Everything else, like I really...
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet if they did. I mean,
I bet you they will because
you have an SSD, you know.
Oh yeah,
So,
I have a really good
those
one.
loading
So.
screens on like my old laptop,
They're cages.
like a minute or 2 minutes.
Oh,
sometimes,
no.
in various places. So.
But that's what D4 is going to be like, no loading screen. So I bet you they'll copy that. But I guess Wilson had loading screens. There was the exact same thing. I wasn't a huge fan of.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me being super picky.
Yeah, not super many though. Yeah, I mean, D2 is really nice that there's not really loading screens, but their areas are so much more simple.
Yeah,
in
for
terms of
sure.
What they need to load.
Yeah, exactly. How much health do you have at the moment?
I have 900.
Wow. Okay, so we have basically the same. I'm 993. That's not really good if I'm a melee build.
It's decent for you at the moment. Definitely, you're gonna want to stack that up higher for sure, though. I've taken a lot of like notes on the tree. Let's get that waypoint.
Oh, that Z button doesn't work. Oh well, whatever.
You can
thought
check
there
it
was-
out in your settings. So
I
good
cannot carry
options.
this.
UI,
In UI, there's like key pickup.
at the very top.
No, in like the middle.
Key pickup. Oh, enabled. You use highlight key.
So I have mine disabled, but I don't really know what it does. to
Use
be
bound
honest.
key F. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I think that's.
Okay, now it's showing.
I don't really know. I think that's it. For me, it was always Z that would. Oh, always highlight. So above that, two above the key pickup, there's like an always highlight check mark.
Okay, there we go.
Click that.
That's what I want. Nope, still doesn't do it.
What are you? So you. Oh.
I just thought there was a way to
So-
turn it on so it was always on. I
So
shut-
the items on the ground here that
Yeah.
you can't see with Alt, that's because the loot filter is hiding them.
Oh,
So
okay.
in D2, the loot filter just like deletes the item completely.
Yeah.
Here, the item will drop. It just won't show it to you unless you press Alt.
Oh, okay.
So anything you see on the
Oh,
ground,
there, freight mall. Okay, so that
Yeah.
one's stuck. Okay.
because that's the drop that the
cannot
loot
carry
filter
this.
wants to show you.
Right, okay. I'm gonna actually.
Because that's a decent base. Like we could try to alchemy that for some damages.
Damages?
I'll pick up those gauntlets for you.
Fizz damage 39, 3962, 39 to 53. Oh, it's actually less physical damage.
So that's because yours has like percent fizz on it.
Oh,
so
right,
if we,
right, okay.
If we roll it to have like increased fizz, it might have more.
So that is, which orb is that again?
So
Orb of
do you have
Alchemy
it?
upgrades a normal
Yeah.
item to a rare. Okay. I click
Slot
that.
the alchemy on there, and let's see. You got a pretty good roll on your base,
56 to 83. Oh, so that's better.
so it's gonna be better, yeah.
Then I'll pull out all the gems. Side.
So which ones are in your?
I
Or
have.
which gems were in your mace?
Oh, the other one was a 3-link. This is only a 2-link, so I don't know if that matters.
Yeah,
But
so it doesn't necessarily matter because the only thing you really care about being linked is your Molten Strike right now.
okay.
And you have that in your chest, right? So it's gonna stay 3-linked. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's. It's like 20 more damage. Life stolen per hit and
Yeah.
full resistance.
So definitely use that one and toss the other one. And we could also take these. Let me see. I'll be right back.
You want keybind, pick up disabled. And press your keyboard to toggle it. Yeah, I think I got it, 6-6. I think I got it. Z is, yep, Z is on and off.
Okay. Oh yeah, and so take your Herald of Ash off your middle click, because you might turn that off. So I can see it on your main skill bar. So press the one that's like swirling, circling, and just turn it off. Click clear the slot, so it's not, you don't accidentally press it.
Okay.
And let's go.
He's telling me to unbind Zed so I don't accidentally unhide stuff. How do I do that?
You have been captured. You will be a survivor.
Just don't
This one
press.
is captured. I now retain.
But he's just telling me to unbind it. He's telling me to unbind Z so I don't.
Yeah, I mean I have Z bound to the same thing, but I just don't press Z, and you're fine. You can just bind it to something else, but it doesn't really matter unless you press it. So just don't press it. Easy.
Raining outside.
Yeah. So wait, let's go back over here. Not quite as impressive as Bolson's outside scenery. Just like some general fog.
Honestly, I think it's not that
Go
far
to the
behind.
edge. Yeah, but you
Go ahead.
remember in like Act 3 of Wolcen where you're up on the ledge and you can see
Oh
like,
yeah, I
the
was. Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I mean, this is one of the early acts, so it's one of the earlier ones that they put in, so they didn't really have. I mean, they still don't have a huge team, but they definitely didn't have a big team to do like crazy graphics. But they always find a way to like put in some nice little flares, like the rain outside and the scenery and like this giant hole in the floor that looks pretty cool.
You think number 2 is going to be a big jump up from?
I mean, well, from what they've shown already, it looks pretty sweet. Oh. Wait, look. A 4-link ball.
Oh no.
Let's see if we can roll that.
Cannot carry this.
Use an alchemy on that one, see if it's good.
Stun duration 8 to 99, lightning damage, increased stack speed, global critical strike multiplier, and life gained for each strike.
So just equip it and then hover over your Molten Strike on your like skill bar on the bottom right and see what the DPS says.
Oh, I already switched the jump. Was I not supposed to do that?
Well, I don't know. Is the damage better? I can't really see it. We'll use it just because it's a 4-link.
DPS
It doesn't
is-
look like it's that worse. So let's wait. Let's go back to town.
It adds more elemental
We'll
damage.
strengthen you up a little bit. Loading.
Welcome.
I'm gonna soup up my. Use an orb of transmutation on one of my potions.
Yeah, you can do that.
Excuse me.
I had to log in again. 1 second. Why can't I log into? Why can't I load?
Why do I keep getting the same thing?
What's going on?
Increase cast speed during flask effect. Oh, I just got the exact same modifier twice.
When
Again.
you're rolling it multiple times.
Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I can't. Whatever. That's good enough. But Molten Strike in the weapon, I think it's in there. Oh no, Molten Strike, oh, it's in my body armor. Why would I move it to the...
So you can move it to the weapon, because you
Link
have
it?
4 links now.
Okay.
So
But then I
keep
lose the
3.
Ancestral Call support link.
No, so move the Ancestral Call and the 3rd link that you have in your chest with the Molten Strike into your weapon.
Okay.
So take the Leap Slam, put it in your chest, take the other thing that was in your weapon, put that in the chest, and move the gems into your weapon, and then we'll find you another support.
Yeah, I added more damage. Oh, wait, I think that made my damage per second worse. Previous.
Wait, so what are your links in your weapon right now?
Anger, Leap Slam, Ancestral Call support, and Molten Strike.
Mm-hmm. Wait, say that again? Molten Strike,
Anger,
Ancestral Call. Okay, so take out the Anger and take out the Leap Slam. And put in, I think you had, was it elemental damage with attacks? And we can also get melee splash, which is a portion. I can't log into the game right now.
oh, added fire damage support, elemental damage with attack
you
support.
can added fire damage. as
Oh,
well.
okay, that made it jump from 400 to 754. Okay.
Yeah. So your 4th link is gonna be very big.
Right, you can't log in right now?
Yeah, I can't. I don't
But-
know what the deal is. Hold on. Let me try again. Like, I tried to load into town, and it just stuck on loading screen forever. Let me mess with it a little bit.
I can go mess around and try and get the thingy-majigs for a dirty job. Virtual gaming, you're stuck in a loading screen too? Oh.
The look. Oh, so it's not just me. There's something actually.
I guess it's not just you.
Sick. Let's load up Reddit and see what's going on.
DB's just gonna have to take on Act 3 boss himself.
You got this, bud. Training wheels off.
Yeah, I know. Trade reels are fucking off now. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it seems like we got some server outages at the moment. Sick.
She's gonna coach me on normal latency with a 30-second delay.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Oh, this is good. You're gonna be telling me to do. You're legit. You're legit gonna be telling me to do stuff 30 seconds behind. Because I have it on normal latency right now. Oh fuck, this is gonna be good.
Let me see if I can log in a different server. Like, it might just be US gateways that are fucked right now. Yeah, I'm guessing there was a problem with... So the Metamorph League just merged into Standard.
Oh,
Like, I guess it was today, probably.
okay.
So all the characters and everything, so they had a patch to move all the characters over, and there might have been some problem with it. So they could be taking it down for that reason. Or the servers are just not being happy for some reason.
Yeah, well, what would that mean? I log out? If I log out, I
So
can't do
don't log
anything,
out.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Stay in for now, if you can.
Okay, I'll just go kill stuff. I don't know. How come when so Lords of Labyrinth is when we have to hit those tokens, right? So when I go to my
Well, you
open
can
up
go do that.
when I open up
you
my
can go
quest
find-
tab, right? I have it highlighted, and then when I go to Act 2, it's not highlighting where to go.
Oh yeah, so that one's a little bit different. But I can just tell you where to go in Act 2.
Oh, okay.
So go to Chamber of Sins, which is like, it's an offshoot up
Yep.
and left, sort of.
Okay.
In the middle-ish area. Do you see that?
Ready,
Yep.
Exile!
Like top,
It is time
top
to hunt!
right-ish, but left. Yeah, go there.
And then talk to Ian the Beastmaster.
Nope. So, well, you can
Sure.
talk to him if you want, but you need to go find the trial. So, search the area. So it's in level 2. So I think the waypoint is for level 1. So you need to go find level 2 first. Season nice running into walls. Great. Good stuff. Oh, you need to turn your aura back on. So your control R, your control T. Can't remember which one.
Why does it keep shutting off? Because I haven't died.
Because you took the gem out
Oh, okay.
of the weapon to swap it over to the chest. And when you take the gem out of your gear, it turns the aura off. So it's when you die
Gotcha.
or when you change gear, yeah.
Ooh, acceleration shrine, I like it.
Speed
And then I use my pot on top of it.
And then you're super speedy.
Crossroads. No, I want a second level.
Yeah, so you want to go find the stairs down
My mana is gone.
to the next level. And on that level, you'll find the trial. And generally,
Return to
the
Kitama.
stairs down are in like one of the 4 corners, so the exit out on the top left corner of the map, at the bottom left corner, so it's going to be in like the top right corner or the bottom right corner. For this map, anyway.
Okay, and it'll be.
Basically, just stick on the outside of the map and try and find it.
Oh, I thought I found it.
That was a great hunt, Exile. I now will write a mighty.
Cool, I just did a quest.
Next quest. Oh, yeah, I logged in.
Gotcha. Open up a TP scroll for you?
I can just come to you.
Or scroll? I just opened one. Oh, so here's Catacombs of Sins level 2.
Yeah.
8. Can you? How do you change the? You said you could change the opacity of the map. Does that take very long to do? Or is
Oh
it-
yeah, let's do that right now. So go press escape, go to options, go to UI. So
Okay.
open up the big. Oh, you have the big map open, yeah. So in like the middle.
Oh,
on the
landscape
top,
transparency, map
landscape
trans.
transparency. Yeah, I have it all the way down to the left, basically, and you
Okay.
just see the outlines of areas.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, sweet.
It makes it a lot, and you can change the transparency of the map on the overlay too. Be like a little more transparent.
Oh, that's so much better. Just leaving it like that instead of corner.
Yeah, when I'm trying to find my way around, the map looks like that. And you see so much more.
Oh, it's just it's easier for me to. Yeah, that's good.
So these guys are pretty low level. We can just like run past them.
Yep.
Oh, here's the trial. So I know there's a trial because I can see the little book. There's always a little thing on the map before the trial. It's just there's the guy who runs the lab. His name is Cesaro. He's the emperor. He likes to talk a lot. So if you click on the bronze monograph, he'll speak at you for a little while.
Beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams.
So can you jump over those?
Yep, you can jump over these. Don't run on them. That's what happened in the last one. So the labyrinth, when we get into it, it's going to be like a combination of all the different little traps and puzzles we do in the various trials.
So I hit that switch, right?
So that switch stopped one of the spinning blades. You can kind of see one's moving.
Oh,
one's
but my
not.
door's locked now.
Oh, turn the switch again.
This is like Resident Evil. Not really, but
Just jump over and wait. Now we can go
Consideration and hesitation.
one more in Act 1.
Yeah. No, there's two more. There's one more in Act 2 and one more in Act 1.
Ooh,
So I'm just gonna run to it real quick.
Crossroads.
Just wait in town. I'll
Oh.
run to it real quick.
Oh, that's the one we just did. 666, you like landscape at 0 and transparency at... Yeah, I guess you can mess around with it.
Just set landscape to 0 and transparent to 0. C to 0, and then you don't see anything. It's perfect. Alright, press the little swirly blue thing on me. And you'll teleport to me. Sweet, so now we're in the crypt. So there is a side quest in this area, which if you're doing like more quests, when you do the league, you'll get this Ascendancy trial. So the nice thing about these Ascendancy trials is you only do them once per league, and then any other character you make, you don't have to do them ever again.
Okay.
But on the new league, you have to redo them. So like I've already done them standard, so I don't need to do this. But since you've never done them before, you need to do them once. And then, like, if you make another character, that character doesn't have to do them because this character already did them.
Man, I feel like I'm Indiana Jones here.
Yeah, these guys do a lot. The biggest thing is don't like run with the trap. If you run against the trap, you'll take some damage. But if you run like in the same direction the trap is running, and you're running on top of it, that's when you get a lot of damage.
So you're just gonna give her, and I'll wait for you?
No, you can come with. So we need to go to the prison in Act 1.
Fancy Matt, don't laugh.
So just TP to me. Oh, go to the right. Down and to the right. Yeah. Over here. So once we get this, we'll be able to do the lab. But we might as well just finish Act 3 first. Because we were almost there.
In the court of the goddess.
But this was a previous league, Ascendancy?
Worthy of redemption.
Oh!
Though you might be shackled by the
What the
tribulations
fuck?
of the past,
Timing
the trials
spikes.
ahead offer
So
you
this
both
was
freedom
an expansion.
and
So
glory.
they
The
have a new
future is
league every
yours.
3 months, and then roughly like every
Jump.
6 months they have a big expansion where they add a bunch of stuff.
That's okay, I just jumped through the spikes.
Exactly. Just get hit. That's what our life flasks are for. And this was like probably PB like version 2.5 or something. It was a long time ago.
Fuck. He like ran to the squares where they didn't come up. I ran right on the square where they did. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so there's like 2 patterns generally. This one where like there's alternating, it's like a checkerboard pattern. And you stand on the one that doesn't have spikes and then you move to the other one.
Okay, alright, we're good. I got through it.
So you can just inch your way forward or use a movement skill to move a couple. Alright, so now we can go back to finish Act 3.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna make up for it with his Act 3 boss.
Let's do it. Oh, we need to go up the Scepter of God again. At least we got the waypoint. It's really sad because we were like literally at the door to the Act 3 boss when I UC'd.
Ah, whatever.
Get a little extra XP.
Good to know, Daniel. Good to know I'm not the only one.
Oh, we all did it. Like I said, it's a rite of passage. Just like messing up your first character.
Just gonna try and follow a generic guide.
Yeah, I mean, just tell me which build you're thinking about. I can help you with that a little bit.
I don't think I just want to rock this, actually. Yeah, it's kind of cool, like the fire thing.
Yeah, Molten Strike is very strong. And same with Cyclone. Like, you can make a generic like, melee skill tree where you get, you're not really going too heavily in one like weapon type or element type over the other, and then decide if you want to go Cyclone or Molten Strike later once you're able to use both like skills. So do that.
My monitor's gone. I cannot carry this.
carry this.
I will say though that in general, two-handed weapons are not as good for that skill, like Molten Strike.
Okay.
Because a lot of your damage comes from the balls, so having a high attack speed to attack faster and get a lot of your balls out.
Okay.
But it's not that you definitely can do it. Just I
Oh.
have a feeling
I
that
cannot
people
carry this.
aren't doing two-handers that often.
You see that? Colossal Life Flask.
Ooh, pick it up.
It's identified. Immunity to ignite during flask effect. Removes burning on use.
Nice.
I don't know what that does. Sure. Oh, was I supposed to go up there? Okay.
So this is the extra boss.
All right, man, let's do it. He says I want to remove bleeding and freeze flasks. I'll do it after the boss.
My money is gone.
Yeah, after the boss. This is like the boss you generally want to have a remove bleeding flask for. But we're gonna learn from not having it.
Don't attack him while he's whirlwinding. Thank you, Jazz.
PPO KW.
I cannot carry this.
Finally get that. Okay, this is Dominus, the High Templar.
This is the guy?
This used to be like really scary. So he does a slam attack right there. His two basic attacks are he shoots out.
Oh!
He shoots out those lightning bolt things like this thing, and then he has like a slam attack, and I'll have a voice line right before he does it, and that will generally one-shot you. Like, we're a little over-leveled for this encounter right now. So, yeah, Touch of God, that's his signature voice line that he Oh, yeah,
Fuck.
Ori says that. That was the other one.
Resurrecting
Touch of
Town.
God and the Light of Divinity. A little full of himself, this guy. Finish him off. You got it.
Ah, came so close.
Ready for hardcore? This is a good belt. Now, 50 life.
Oh, is he transforming?
Oh yeah, he's not too good.
I cannot
Oh.
carry this.
I forgot to say. That was only part one. It's not like Wilson where there's like 80 parts to each act boss. That would be weird. The most annoying thing about the Wilson act bosses is that like
My money is gone.
the first two parts are not that hard. It's just really annoying to redo them after
Yeah.
you die to like the third part.
I got the last boss second try. It was the second one I really fucking struggled with.
I think the first act boss took me like 2 tries.
The Empire dies with you, Thomas.
Might check out this belt
Never
down
again
here.
be slaves.
Resting stash. 50 HP.
Have some cool tunes, actually.
Yeah, a lot of the... So they have a guy that does music for the game that does like a lot of sick music. For the... But he didn't join on until like the later acts.
Oh, really?
Some of the leagues.
Follow a dead river.
So are we in this? Oh, we're in Act 4.
This is
Okay.
Act
Just how the
4, yeah.
elders at home told it.
Oh, hey, there's Lords of Labyrinth. We need to do another one in Act 4.
Nope, so that we don't need to do any in Act 4 for the normal lab. So we can do the lab now. But let's just get to town.
Oh, okay.
So we need to go through the aqueduct here to get to Act 4 town. Generally, I don't do the labyrinth until like partway through Act 4, but we can
Oh,
try
well, we can leave it. I don't care.
No, we should do it. Like, I'd just like to be over leveled for it, so it's easy. But we can make it a challenge. Like, I think the first lab is level 33, so we're like level 34, so we're just about at the same level as it. So it's definitely doable. It's just harder than super over level for it. But I think we should do that, and then call it quits for tonight.
Sounds good. Oh, our stream just died too. Ah, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Did it?
Yeah, well, it says it's got poor quality. It's YouTube. It's not on my internet.
I cannot carry this.
Base.
That's a good helmet for me.
that's on it. Could have some stats. That was 4 link, that'd be really nice.
Oh, it's 3 linked with the red one.
But it's got like
Strength and stuff.
the right style, so if it has decent stats, you could potentially link it if you get really lucky. But if it doesn't have super good stats, it's not that.
You got a lot of min-maxing.
All right. All right, we can attempt the Lords of Labyrinth.
We
now.
go where you are needed.
Do it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boots are very nice.
You go to the waypoint, or?
What do your boots look like right now? Oh yeah, I'll teach you how to. So open up chat.
Yeah.
Press %.
Oh,
And
I don't know how to open up chat. See?
Oh, just press enter.
Okay.
It'll open chat, and then press %, and that'll turn your message into party chat. And to put an item in chat, like I've done right here, you can see the item, and if you hover over it, you can see the stats of the item. So you can press Control Alt
Oh, okay.
and left click an item, and it'll put it in chat. And then you can press enter and send the item to someone. So if you want to like whisper someone an item, put it in a party chat, you can do that. So those boots I just found, they got 50% boot speed and 50 life. I don't know what yours look like right now, but those are could be an upgrade if you don't have any movement speed or life on yours.
But how do I pick those up from?
So you don't. So they're in my inventory.
Oh.
But you can so link me your boots. So press enter and then Control Alt at the same time, and then left click an item, while with the chat window open.
Holy fuck.
So you have to have the like message. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. So mine are way better than those. So I'll trade these to you. Wow, thanks. Scammed. Holy shit. Rude. Alright, now let's go to the Lords of Labyrinth.
Okay, where we go?
So go back to Act 3, Town. But yeah, that's another thing that, so the reason I had like similar life to you, even though you're like a super life-based character, is I was picking up gear that has like decent life on it.
Okay.
So, like those had 50 life.
Plus 50 max life. The boots, or the sash you gave me, plus 50 max life. Okay.
Exactly. So those will increase your life a lot, right? If you only have 1,000 health, then 50 health. And that health gets boosted by your life percent from your passive trait.
Right.
So any passive node that you have like plus 6% life, plus 5% life, that will all boost the life you get from your gear. So each piece of gear should have like as much life on it as you possibly can get. So like at this point, like 50 life is like
It would be
decent
wrong
amount on
to
it.
do that here.
Like an end game, you're gonna have like 80 to 100 plus life on each piece of gear.
Okay.
Will be boosted by your passive tree, and that's how you get your life pool, pretty much.
Right. A lot to take in.
So up here, where I'm at, you see this little aspirants thing. Click
Yep.
on that, and it should open up. There's an aspirants plaza in there. Boom.
You stand before the gates of the
Oh yeah, you traded me a gem with your boots. So here, take this back.
walls.
Steel
The
skin.
Lady of
Hold on.
Justice doth preside.
I don't know if you were using that or not.
Was it? Because it was only like a 4-second duration or something. I was using it properly.
Yeah, you can. I don't really know that one because it's kind of a new one, but
Should
I
she find you
think
worthy,
you can pretty much just
you
use
will
it.
be given the loyalty and love of an empire.
Don't worry, guys. I saved the gem. I didn't destroy it. See you in chat. Okay, so this Labyrinth activation device, you click on it.
Yep.
You can see the 4 different levels. So
Yep.
we're on the regular Labyrinth, and then there's a cruel one, a merciless one, and an eternal one.
Okay.
which
Yep. All that.
You need to do each individual one to unlock the next one. Plus, you need to do the trials for those ones. So just click on the top one, Labyrinth, and then click Activate. And we'll go in. And here's the map of this area. So if you click on current location, it shows you a Labyrinth map. So we're in like, it's like a dungeon with different levels.
Okay.
We don't know the layout of it yet.
Okay.
And we have to go through and defeat this boss guy 3 times to get to the end. So each time we go to a new area, we'll look at the map. And we can't go back to town, or we have to start over from the beginning. So if we die or go back to town, then we lose basically. So no dying.
No deaths.
Number 1 priority. Stay alive.
Sir Jimbos, what's a pro tip?
Aspirant's Trial, this new zone, that's where the boss is. So there's going to be 3 of these, and each time you do like 1/3 of his HP pool down to the bottom, and each one will have like successive hard, they'll have little minion things that can help them. So this one, there are these little portals that spawn extra minions, which will help. So did you see what he just did? He had like a giant wind up and a slash. You want to make sure you avoid that.
Okay.
So he has a huge wind up right there, yeah, and then he'll slash in the direction he's facing. So as soon as you see that, you want to try and get out of the way. Like over there, yeah, see? Just got hit by it.
And he pussied out.
I know. 2 more times though. Go to the next area. These guys don't do anything. I don't even think they drop items. So now we can look at our thing. So there's 2 branches off this one. Right.
Jimmy, is the stream skipping like crazy? What?
That's not a pro strat, what he just said. All F4 is not a pro strat. That is not approved. Peewee.
How did I gargoyle?
Yeah. So that will help you out on the next boss fight. So the next one is going to be, there's going to be like 3 stone gargoyles around him, and each one gives him like a buff. Like one of them makes him faster, one of them makes him more damage, and one of them gives him more like resistance to physical damage. So the little item you picked up, if you bring it into the Aspirant's Trial, you can destroy one of those gargoyles like for free. You don't
nice.
always get those free things, but it's nice when you do. The only downside is if you do destroy any of these little like helpers, you get less rewards at the end. So there's an end game version of this where people will farm it because it has good like chests at the end that give you a bunch of like rewards. But if you essentially lower the difficulty by using that item you just found, you'll get one less reward at the end. So you get rewarded for doing it in a harder fashion, if that makes sense.
Some things that slumber should
So these little things just popped up. See there.
They're the gargoyle statues. Okay. There's
So
only...
you can destroy one of them for free. If
Okay.
You want.
I do that with
Just damage it. Just touch it. Click on it. Pop. Yeah. So you destroy this one down here. So there's another one that's active right here.
My mana is gone.
There's a lot of good shit going on. Just space thing.
Oh, why'd you leave?
Pitched out again. God, these things are annoying. So, like, the longer the fight goes on, the more of those will spawn. Just annoy the fuck out of you. Alright, so we gotta kill him one more time and then we win. Alright, so don't run over that. Yeah. So this is just like the trap we saw earlier. So see how the ground is black now? It's good. Oh. So then it'll turn red, and that is when you don't want to run across it because it will kill you.
Instantly?
No, just pretty fast. So you just want to run while it's dark. Oh, come back, come back, come back. Run fast. Over here, to the right, to the right.
I didn't die.
Oh, you did it. You did it. Alright, we made it. Yeah, those things will kill you really fast, so you have to make sure you pay attention. And wait just for... Wait, don't go on it. Yeah, wait for it to turn black, and then you can run on it. Pop your number 4 to run faster. Oh, never mind. You just need to go up here. Alright, did pass the trial. Should be the end of it. So yeah, as you go to like the higher level labyrinths, those traps will get like harder.
I cannot carry this.
Topaz ring. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, Smug.
My mana is gone.
I'm dropping frames, Jimmy. That's why.
I cannot
But I
carry
was just curious if. Apparently everyone's okay in chat. I don't really know.
It's okay. We're almost at the end. like.
I cannot carry this.
Oh, that loot filter shows me like what's unidentified.
So
It's like
everything will drop unidentified in general,
Oh, okay. I just
but it should have like a little. The better things will have a little bit more flair to them in general, so they'll have like colored backgrounds or colored text.
yeah,
or,
like that's what the color background for the leather belt.
or it'll have a little sound effect that plays when it drops. Like really valuable stuff will have a big sound effect that'll play when it drops.
It's probably not supposed to be Jimmy. I'm just trying to keep up to Glimpse, so instead of like dropping shit, I'm just.
You can take a second to.
Ah, that's all good. All good.
I cannot carry this.
Okay, so there's 4 red links on boots right there.
Hey,
So they're. I wouldn't put them on over your boots that you have right now.
but
'cause
I
you don't
can.
have any. You don't have anything that you really need 4 red links for, but you can pop a alchemy orb on them and see if they're better. So I'd keep your current boots over them because they have movement speed and life, which is really good. But if the ones you just found, if you put an alchemy on them and they also have like movement speed, 20 movement speed or something, then I would you could potentially use them.
It just has increased rarity items found, armor, cold resistance, stun block recovery, and strength.
Yeah, so it sounds pretty garbage.
Garbage.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep
Alright, so here we are.
promises.
Final boss.
The custom of the Lord's trial was upheld
Up here to
throughout
the
the
left.
founding years of the Empire.
Oh,
Russo's successor.
fuck. Man, if I'm running around like an idiot, you gotta tell me this stuff quicker.
It's more entertaining that way. Alright, so we kill this guy. We get instead. So do that. So that's it.
Oh yeah, 2 treasure keys.
So that's your.
I cannot carry this.
Oh wait, please untitle these things. Just come to the left and ignore them. Ignore all those
My
things.
money is gone.
We gotta.
Ignore them? Oh, okay. I was
Yeah, ignore them.
paying attention to the loot and getting killed at the same time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So those treasure keys open up these chests, which have. Yeah.
Oh,
They have a ton of stuff.
wow. Loot.
Receive our
You
blessing.
can get like up to 7 keys in a good run of like the end game Labyrinth, and then you can open up 7 keys. But like we did a very simple, easy run, so we only got 2 keys because we didn't do any extra stuff.
Right, Rizzo.
So now you can come over here to this, the main reason. So you should always come here and do this first, just in case you DC in here, because then you have to do it again. So click on the Altar of Ascendancy, and this is where you get to pick
Oh, cool.
your subclass.
Fuck. Do I want to go chieftain? Fire damage? Yeah, fire damage.
So Chieftain's good for fire damage. You can also do Juggernaut. So all of those, you can do your Molten Strike build with them, but it just depends on what you want to do.
Ah, fuck it. Let's go
if you wanna
chieftain.
go-
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Fuck it.
Your clenched fists.
So now you have when you
Extra
put
tree.
Ascend, yeah, so now you have an extra tree in
Oh.
your passive tree.
Do I have to follow like all the way over to it?
Nope. So you're just connected to it automatically.
Oh,
So,
I can go into it. Okay, I thought I had to connect all the way over to it. Okay.
no. So it starts from your starting tree. So there's a little arrow button on like the top right of it, and you click that, and it'll hide it, and you can show it.
So it says at the top 2 ascendancy points. So every time I level, do I get a passive and an ascendancy, or do I need to do?
So you only get ascendancy points through the labyrinth. You
Oh,
get 2
okay.
ascendancy points for each labyrinth. So at the end, like in your final build, you'll have 8 ascendancy points. But each of these points are really powerful. So each of the like bigger ones will give you like really powerful stuff.
Okay. Life regeneration, fire damage. Life regeneration, endurance charge.
Let me look up what the chieftain. Yeah, so the ones you can get now, so you can only get 2. So you can get 50% fire damage converted, or physical damage converted to fire, and every 10 seconds gain 100% physical damage as extra fire damage. That's pretty good because it's extra damage. You can also get a fire damage over time, ignite.
Yeah, I'll
That
go
one's
Echo
decent.
Sunlight, or is it worse?
Which one's that?
There's Nagama's
Ramako.
Flame Advance or Ramako's.
Sunlight. Yeah, so fire damage over time multiplier is not going to do a lot for you. Same with the ignite, but you can get damage penetrates fire res, which is the only part of that that's really good for you. The Namahu Flames Advance is also good for damage. Those ones on the bottom left are good for damage. You could go for the Tesalio Cleansing Water because it's 100% fire res. That's the more defensive option.
Right, right.
Because we're playing softcore, you could probably just go Namahu Flames Advance and get some extra damage. But Tesalio is like good for leveling, basically.
I'll just go
Because you
offensive.
yeah, I'd go offensive. Get Namahu's. Go for it.
Hey,
Yeah, so now if you look at your Molten Strike, it should be like 100% fire damage. There shouldn't be any.
oh yeah, and it's 1,000, and the fire damage jumped up too.
Yeah. So now
Wait.
you are completely like converted from physical damage to fire damage.
Sick.
So, and then your next trial, you can get the next one down to the bottom, which is Hinekora, Death's Fury. So you get fire damage, leaves its life, increased strength, and this thing called covering an enemy in ash, which basically just makes them take increased fire damage. There's a lot of like stat modifiers like that, which aren't really clear what they do, but you have to look them up on like a wiki, or
Okay.
if you press Alt and hover over them, it might show you in game like what they do. But that one's really good. It gives you a lot of damage. And then your next, you probably also are going to want to get Ramako Sun's Light, because that gives 15% fire pen. That will be really good in the end game. And then your last one will probably be up to you.
I'm probably gonna run this exact same build.
Yeah, it's fine. The Molten Strike one?
Yeah. Although I do have some wasted points in here in the melee damage currently. butchery and
we'll
stuff like
redo
that.
your
But
skill tree for sure. Because, yeah, there's definitely going to be a more efficient way to do it.
right, okay.
Yeah.
At least
And
like even with
later-
half-assing it, I'm still like kind of killing stuff. I didn't like.
Yeah, for sure. Like at this point, you're not really able to like super mess up your build. Once you get to like level 80 plus, if you just putting points in wherever, it starts becoming maybe a problem.
Right,
But
right. Okay.
At least for like the beginning portions of the game, it's totally fine to do whatever.
Sick,
Sweet.
man.
That was the Labyrinth.
Right on. Gonna call it.
Yeah, I think that's enough for
Sweet.
today.
Sounds good, man. Thank you for all the help.
No
I feel like
worries.
I'm ready to kind of jump in and make mistakes.
Mhm.
It'll be good though.
Yeah. Oh, there's one other thing in here. So come over here to the Divine Font. To your right in game.
Like it's in the Astral thing.
Yeah, in the Lord's Labyrinth. So in the area. It's an interactable object in the world.
Oh. Right here.
So open that, and you click on the skull, and then you can click on your gloves, and it'll add a little enchantment to it. So each labyrinth you get to add an enchantment to a different item. For the normal lab, you can enchant gloves. For the cruel lab, you can enchant boots, and for the merciless lab, you can enchant helmets. And then the endgame labyrinth, you can enchant. You can enchant anything, but all of the enchantments get stronger with each one. So you can enchant gloves in any of the labyrinths, but they become stronger.
I'm not sure
In
what
the
I
first
actually
labyrinth, you
added
can
to
only
it.
enchant gloves.
Okay, I'm not sure what I actually did to it.
So if you look at your gloves, there's like a line at the top that should say like trigger something on something.
Trigger word of the grave when your skills. Okay.
Okay, so that's not that great of one. So we got a different one. I think yours is like a minion focused one. I can't remember really. I got trigger word of inferno on kill, which probably is what you want. So mine says drop a meteor from above on a nearby foe, dealing fire damage in an area. So these are like passive triggered effects that you don't have to do anything about. It's just like a free extra little damaging boost
I need that
as you're
fire.
playing the game. Yeah.
Uh,
So if you go to your character screen, so if you press C, there's like 4 tabs: offense, defense, miscellaneous, and charges.
Yep.
And then above that, there's a little slider bar with a bunch of skills.
Mhm.
If you slide that slider bar all over to the right, that's probably where it will be. You can see a little sort of like skull face, and if you click on that, that should be your word of the grave or whatever. And it'll tell you what
yeah.
it is.
I don't have a slider bar, but it's right there. I can see it. Minions last 5 seconds. Minions have 1239 maximum life. Minions cannot taunt enemies.
Yeah, so that's not super good for you. It's all RNG which one you get. So I might want yours, and you might want the one that I got.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway. The helmet enchantments that you can get in the endgame one are like very highly sought after. If you get a good like unique helmet with a really popular helmet enchantment, it can like quadruple or 10 times the value of the item.
Oh, sweet.
But they're very hard to get because it's completely random which one you have, and the pool of different ones that it can roll are like 200. So you have like a 1 in 200 chance every time you do the labyrinth. of getting
Oh,
the right one.
wow. Okay, yeah.
And it takes like 10-15 minutes to do the labyrinth, so
Tons of time to get it, yeah.
that's what makes them really, really powerful, or really, really sought after and expensive.
Right, so...
Anyway, now you're ready for Delirium.
think
Run
so.
through the league.
Yeah. They fucking crush it.
Hey, you were
Alrighty.
doing fine when I was DC'd, man. No problem.
Yeah, I'll be able to half-ass my way through it. I won't have everything like optimized, but I'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Alright, take care, man.
Okay, later, buddy.
Later.
Peace out. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head out. We're having issues again. We're dropping frames again, unfortunately. I'm not sure why I keep having these issues. But thanks for watching and surviving through the YouTube thing. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I try and get through Delirium. Peace, guys.